are now watching The Leaping Lemur.
Lemur Squad. Shout out.
Green machine? That's actually a good idea.
Yo, mama. Okay. Get a cart. I see that one. That one's good.
If that is watching, screw you and stop sucking my dick for content.
Shut
I'm gonna
up!
copyright all my content so I can make money off
Do
of
it. I dare you, brother. I dare you, dude. Well, everyone, here we go. Nova Online is already threatening to sue me. I knew it was gonna happen one day, but the rotund rambler has decided that yesterday was the day that he was gonna declare that he was gonna copyright all his videos and somehow sue me, because that's how copyright works. So in today's video, we're gonna go over a few of the new leaks, and we're also going to be talking about Nova Online threatening to sue me while I was on live stream. Now, if you weren't at the last installment of Late Night with Lemur, I suggest you join next time. We had a lot of fun, but basically what happened was I talked about Nova and we decided to join his live stream. Now, Nova got really mad and the dude decided that he was going to sue me. But before that, I had gone over his leaks and I had told you guys that I would be going over whatever I had left. Well, Neil Dinky, or whatever his name is, Neil Dinklage, he decided to release the full thing. He decided to release the full leaks. So I'm going to be looking through that and basically pulling out the shit that I find most interesting, and we're going to be reading a little bit of it. Now, I'm not going to be going over all these leaks in today's video. I'm probably just going to do another live stream today, so be on the lookout for that. But we're going to be going over, like I said, what I find interesting. And then we'll go over the full boring shit later in the live stream. There might be some gold in there, you never know, but it's hard to say with Nova. Some of these leaks are just bullshit. It's just him talking about, his dorky life, but there's actually some shit in here that gives you guys a perspective on how bad Nova's doing, like how horrible his life has become. It shows his full lolcow status, for real, guys. It's pretty horrible. For example, he spent Christmas in the Discord server. In one of the messages, Nova writes, "I'm hella lonely right now." Anonymous writes back, "Hey, I'm pretty bored too." Nova says, "I'm not bored, I'm just lonely." They write back and say, like, nothing happens at our house for the holidays. Then they say, "It's Christmas Eve, aren't you with family?" And then somebody else says, "What, do you want to talk about it then?" Nova replies with, "My mom's in the hospital still, and I don't see family again till tomorrow." So basically this dude was complaining about how he was lonely on Christmas Eve, but in reality his mom was in the hospital, and instead of going and visiting her, right, he decided to stay home and be on Discord. If it was Christmas Eve and my mom was in the hospital, I'd be spending as much time as I could in the hospital, as long as they let me stay, right? I wouldn't be at home on Discord complaining about being lonely. This kind of puts into perspective how fucking horrible of a son Nova is as well, because his mom's sick, right? This is something that we didn't know for a while, but apparently his mom had gotten some kind of sickness and he was punching holes in her wall. It just makes that situation even worse. Anyway, in another one, they talk about Nova's therapy appointment. Nova opens up the conversation by saying, "Fuck my life. I missed my appointment, my therapy appointment. Right now my sleep schedule is beyond fucked." Somebody replies, "Oh no, go take a nap." Somebody else says, "That sucks. Can you reschedule?" Nova says, "I probably have to pay out the ass for late fees." Somebody says, "Let's hope not." Then they ask Nova, "Would you like to game tonight?" Then Nova says, "Maybe. My new disk drive came in today." Now, if you don't know, Nova had gotten the PS5 without the disk drive, the PS5 digital. And then he got a disk drive after. Instead of just getting a PS5 with the disk drive, I don't know if that's cheaper, but it just seems like extra steps for the same fucking shit. Now, I'm not going to criticize Nova for going to therapy, but this dude needs to stop giving out so much of his personal information. He's on a Discord server, right? And whether or not he thinks he's with people he can trust, he can quote unquote trust, it doesn't matter. You still shouldn't be giving out information like this. You shouldn't be trauma dumping on your friends in a Discord server, because then shit like this happens. Somebody might get pissed at you, or maybe somebody just doesn't like you and then they share your messages. In your case, you're a PDF file, so nobody likes you. The inevitability of that goes up tenfold. It's not even a question on whether or not somebody's gonna expose you at this point. It's gonna happen. Anyway, if you guys missed out on my stream, you guys might not know Nova has gotten a job recently. Wanted to take some time to look at a few of the posts that Nova made in reference to this new job, and in one of the posts Nova talks about how he just had a great interview. Now, in last night's Late Night with Lemur, I just couldn't find that shit. I couldn't find the right fucking clip. For some reason, it wasn't coming up on my PC, but when I went to mobile, I was able to find it again. And in this video, Nova brags about how he just had a great interview and how he thinks he's about to get the job. And then later in the day, he posts about how he did get the job. Now, there has been some speculation on where Nova is working, and somebody thinks that they found out where it is. Now, this could totally just be somebody trolling, but somebody took a screenshot of a profile on LinkedIn that has the name Gabriel Gage, and they say they're from Post Fall, Idaho. And Gabriel Gage says that they work as a prep cook at Denny's. Now, this makes sense because Nova had a lot of experience in food service, so he may be working a job like Denny's, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to sit here and say this is 100%, but it's being speculated that Nova's new job is at Denny's, and we'll figure out here in the coming up days. Now, it does seem like this may be a troll, but knowing Nova, this could possibly be him. Nova is that dense. He would post information like this, thinking that, you know, it's going to be useful for future jobs. People are able to look it up hella easy, and next thing you know, this dude just self-doxed.
Hey, 18 Plus fans. So, I think I may have scored myself a new job, finally. I just had an interview today. It went super, super well. And, so well that the manager asked for my phone number, my personal one, and yeah. I think I've got a good choice at it, y'all. This is unbelievable. After 5 fucking months in the gutter, finally, your boy's becoming employed again. Hey y'all, after 5 fucking months of being unemployed, your boy got a new job. Fucking finally, the job search arc is over. My mom talking in the background was kind of awkward. But hey, I am super ecstatic right now.
I don't know. How long do you guys think that this one's going to last? I'm saying it's going to last about a month, but we should place our bets in the comments. And, you know, maybe whoever wins gets a free cookie or whatever. I don't know. Y'all can get something, but I'm sure somebody will be able to guess the right number. It could be weeks. It could be months. Doubt it's going to be years, but it can be weeks or it can be months, or it can even be days. Who knows with Nova? Apparently, people have already found this dude's job. So, I mean, it literally could be today. Like, somebody could call up the local Denny's in Idaho and tell them all about Nova. And next thing you know, he's going to be fired because nobody wants a dude in a diaper flipping their pancakes, right? Like, that's pretty fucking disgusting. That's some Andrew Ditch type shit. Like, this dude's presence alone violates several health codes. But anyway, let's move on. Last night when I was going live, a lot of people were telling me that Nova was live too. So I decided to drop in to see what he was doing. And he was doing the same old, you know, doing his paracord or whatever, and people were in the chat that were telling him that I was watching him, and that seemed to get him angry. I didn't see anybody saying anything too crazy, but just the fact that people mentioned my name seemed to get him mad, and he instantly started saying he was gonna take all his videos, copyright them, and then sue me so that he can make all his money off of my channel, which is like a smart idea. You know, try that and see if it works for you, Nova. Before we get into this clip, I first want to go over a lesson in copyright with Nova, because I know he's gonna watch this, so I want to teach him how copyright works for future reference in case he ever does get in some kind of legal dispute, right? And he thinks he can just say, oh, all my videos are copyrighted. That means that you can't criticize me. You know, that's not how it works. In section 107 of the Copyright Act, it outlines the limitations on exclusive rights, basically fair use. It says, notwithstanding the provisions of section 106 and 106A, the fair use of a copyrighted work, including such use by reproductions and copies or phono records or by any other means specified by that section for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research is not an infringement on copyright. So guess what, buddy? Everything I do is protected under grounds of fair use because I'm criticizing you, because I'm giving commentary. I'm adding commentary to what you're doing. I'm not stealing viewers from you. People are coming to my videos to see what I have to say about you. They aren't coming to my videos to watch your videos. I won't deny that a part of my appeal is talking about you, but that doesn't mean that people are watching my content as a substitution for yours. That's just not how shit goes. I'm just talking about you, criticizing you. People are watching my videos. They find it funny. You know, it's commentary, brother. That's how it works. It's fair use. And this is rich coming from the dude who stole his whole flow from some fucking random TikToker dude who like reviews drinks, right? His whole Dai Boja bullshit, the way that he reviews food, it's all stolen from another TikToker. Anyway, here's a good portion of that live stream, including the part where Nova tries to call me out and says he was gonna sue me. It's pretty hilarious.
And hit the bell icon.
Oh, is Nova live? Capping. Oh shit!
From frickin'
No way,
from frickin' Canada, Mexico, and
he did
the UK.
this on purpose. He's trying to steal my viewers. Nova. I know he knows.
What's my Subway order? Normally, I like to get the all-pro sweet onion chicken teriyaki with no sweet onion sauce, and instead I get Baja Chipotle and peppercorn ranch. Sometimes I substitute the Baja Chipotle for creamy sriracha.
He is really loud. Holy shit.
And for it to be an authentic Novan Universe sandwich, it's gotta be extra onions.
Extra. Nasty.
I normally don't eat at McDonald's that much, and when I do, I get the chicken nuggets.
What?
I'm a basic bitch, I know.
Him and Dan Sobel, bro. You can't tell me these aren't the same people. Holy shit. Wait. What?
I don't have bald spots, dumb fuck.
What?
We do not
That's
have
the same
Zaxby's in my
person.
area. Hot chicken.
Can I get a Raising Cane's? Please.
The Houston, Texas Hot Chicken actually opens up on Saturday. And I deadass really want to go on opening day and try Houston. We have a problem. Can I get that fried chicken soup, please? Can I get that fried chicken soup, please? Can I get that fried chicken soup, please? Wrestler right now, Tiffy hands down.
Who? I don't watch wrestling. Cup size? Ain't no way.
If she wasn't taken, I'd swoop her up and take her on a date.
Ooh. If she wasn't taken, who is he talking about? What's up, Twisted Geek? I see you. I see you,
not
bro.
My birthday.
I see you.
Turned 21.
I want to see all these messages. Diaper boy. No way.
I just woke up.
Oh, he's mad now. He's angry. He's angry. Oh my God. Shut up. We gotta beat out this PDF file. If I don't beat out this PDF file and viewers,
with a green
it's
limited
over.
time cat clip.
I need to see chat while this goes on, dude. I need to see chat. I need to. I'm taking a fucking blinker. Get a cart. I see that one. That one's good.
If that fuck ass is watching, screw you and stop sucking my dick for content.
Shut
I'm gonna
up!
copyright all my content so I can make money off
Do
of
it. Do it. I dare you, brother. I dare you, dude. You wanna, try me. Ask anybody else who's tried to do that shit and see what they say to you. Ask fucking Sinfernal Gaming what happened when he tried to do that shit. You dumb motherfucker. You can't do that. That's not how copyright works.
Okay.
It's not how copyright works. Stupid. All right, I can't get too bad because I'm gonna have an Andrew. I don't want to have fucking Andrew Ditch moment, dude. Get a stain fucking remover, dog, for your shirt. For that meatball sub on your shirt. Meatball subs go hard. Don't get me wrong, but you got to be careful, brother. Especially if you have a gut that's sticking out like that. You know that's very susceptible.
All I am
Is the man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but love.
I stay in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves on my sweater.
$100 from Fear. Shout out. Heads in the cloud, but my gravity centered. Touch my hand, and now touch yours. And you in those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, Nova's so TikTok brain, bro.
Should I do this one in trilobite weave? Actually, let's try.
I didn't even
trilobite
read
weave.
your
Howdy.
message. I think you said, "Ew, it's gross. Please bleach my eyeballs." Shout out for the shout out to Fear for the 100. That's a better way to say that. I wonder how Nova feels. About that. Where's his 100? Why is he breathing like Leslie Clark? Is he doing that shit on purpose? Is he crying? No, he's not crying. He's fine. He's totally not crying. Is he doing that on purpose?
I just woke up.
Man boob. That's fucked up. Nova hitting the yard. Let's hit the yard. Shout out. Anyway, y'all, I was getting pretty lit that night. It was pretty crazy. We were just kind of, watching Nova's stream. We were checking out what he had to offer. It was getting pretty boring, you know what I mean? The best part, though, was when he tried to call me out and say he was going to sue me because I wasn't doing shit, you know what I mean? I wasn't doing shit but watching the guy. Overall, I had a fun time, though. It was nice just to, see chat, interact with chat, We all had a nice time. It seems like the only person who didn't really have a nice time was Nova, you know what I mean? Because I did get a little heated when he said he was going to sue me. But then after, I just kind of, was excited about it because it's like, okay, this dude tells you he's going to sue you. That's like content right there, you know what I mean? If Nova tells you he's going to sue you, that's like, okay, I can make a video on that easy. And that's exactly what I did. And then I made sure to download the stream real quick. So I have that whole stream. It's pretty funny. I think I'm definitely going to make late night with Lemur a recurring thing because it's nice to see chat, it's nice to interact with the audience, like I said. And I feel like I have a lot more to offer in a live setting. I'm able to get hype and shit like that. I'm able to look at different shit. It just works out. I was able to look at a lot of shit that I had saved up that I just couldn't make a video out of because there wasn't enough shit there. But, in live stream format, it worked out great. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to be live tonight at 6 p.m. PST. So make sure you be on the lookout for that. I'm probably going to be looking at the first round of Nova leaks as well as the second round, whatever I didn't get to in today's video. So it's going to be a great live stream. Make sure you check it out. I also have a few things that I'm going to surprise you guys with. I'm not going to give them away yet, but we're going to be looking at a lot of interesting stuff in today's live stream. So make sure you guys check that out at 6 p.m. PST. That means that the barnyard's probably going to be coming back too. So we'll definitely be doing those like Sunday or Monday. I have to check out what date Chill is okay with. But other than that, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.